Okay, so today we have a song that's Humoresque. I'm going to do from the beginning to the end of the song. Make sure you know the DS or coda means that you go back to find the S, which is on measure number 3, and then you play all the way say to coda to coda. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and play it for you, and then we're gonna break it down slowly to get the music. Okay. And then you're gonna go lower. Okay, so basically, you can see the left hand, you have a lot of jumping. So if you want to write it down to this 4 notes in the music is D and A, and then lower A, and then higher A. We can say green bananas don't feel awesome on the line, and then all cow eat grass inside the space. So it's D, A, A, A. And you can see all this is going to be the same pattern all the time. The only difference is when you get to measure number 10, you're going to make sure you hit E, A, A, A. But rest of them are pretty much the same. Okay? So we're going to go over from measure number 1 all the way to 18 first. Okay? So like we say, the 3 is going to be D, and then A, lower A, and higher A. So since you're jumping, don't hold them on the A and A. Okay, so D, A. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so if you hold it like this, what happened is, so you can hear that, we can't hear clearly, right? But versus you let this go, but just hit it when you need it. So if you get that correctly, you can kind of look eyes into your ceiling and kind of see, oh, can my hand actually do the notes I need to? So that way you can only, your focus will primarily on your right hand. That way it's easier. So you can practice that first and pause the video anytime. That way you get that pattern awesome. Okay, so on the right hand, because in the beginning I did see 2 sharp. So that 2 sharp right there is F sharp and C sharp, D major. Okay, so when I start, I wanted to make sure my finger 3 is going to be on the F sharp. Okay, so rest, 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 skipping up 2, 3, 4. Okay, and from number 7, you're going to have G sharp, A, F sharp, D. G sharp, A, F sharp, D. Okay, so G sharp, A, F sharp, D, G sharp, A, F, D. Okay, so you can do a little quicker. And then D and F sharp. And then C sharp, E. We need C sharp because we just talked about those 2 R's, 2 sharp are C sharp and E. Okay, now continuation, you're going to have F become natural self on measure number 11. Rest, 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 rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. The pattern comes the same, besides F is natural. Alright, so what I would suggest, if you want to pause the video and then practice your right hand 5 times, left hand 5 times first. Okay, now what we're going to have is we're going to do it slowly together. Whoops, F sharp. see my left hand very clearly. Okay. Now the number 7, make sure each notes have the left hand cooperate. So 7 and 8 gonna take you a little time. So first do slow before you get really used to it. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more time from beginning to 10. Okay. So if you get that like really good, the from 11 to 18 shouldn't be that big a change because it's the same thing besides your F become natural. Okay, so we're gonna do the same pattern on the left. Rest, 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 rest. So you can go and pause the video and work on that first, okay? Okay, so on measure number 19, you are going to have octave, means this is A, that's another A. And just want to let you know, if you want to circle these two A are actually the same place. Okay, so even that's A, but this is middle C, go down to A, so these two are the same. So you're going to have A, 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 A. So these four are all A. So left hand, this is A, so this is all the same. Okay, so the difference on the right hand is you're going to have A right here. This is B flat. This is B and C. And then here you have a chromatic scale. And then you're going to go A, B flat, A, B flat. This one, you got to do a couple of times. And then make sure you 5, change it back. So 5, change it back to A right there. Okay? So you're going to do A. See how my thumb and this thumb are like the same place. So you're going to go left, right, left, A, B flat, left, and regular B, and then C. Okay, that one should be easy. And that's the only line you have to paddle with it. From 23, like we say, it's chromatic scale, start from the C sharp. Back to A. Okay, so the reason why, again, on this 3 is F sharp is because we talk about 2 sharp, that's going to be F sharp. Okay, so that's why. All right, so now from number 19 all the way to 20, 4, 5, 6, 26. Okay. Now you're going to repeat back to from measure number 3 all the way to measure number 14 and then jump to coda. Okay, so starting from measure number 3 again. Okay, so now we're gonna do coda. So it's G sharp A, left hand copy. Okay, now do you see it says cross the right hand over to the left hand? Okay, so that means you're gonna do B flat A flat G. So like you're gonna do chromatic scale going down. Okay, so you're gonna do here low. Okay. If you cannot see my camera where my hand is, at least you can see on my digital piano where you need to be. So if you want to do the last line, you cannot see my hand. I'm gonna stop on the B flat, go down, and then the lowest D. Okay, so that's how you do this song. But hopefully you got it, and then you left hand be really consistent on the beats.